I do want to talk about the player I believe is one of the biggest X factors in this game, and I got a play that I'll show here in a second. But Dallas Goddard
Mm,
is potentially returning here, and he was a guy that we
he was giving us
featured
trouble. Yeah,
going into the game. They started to get Goddard going. He was averaging something like 5 or so receptions, over 40, 50 yards. He was
yeah.
he was getting moving, and
He want his get back too.
yeah,
Bell
because
broke his arm.
I'm actually about to show that play.
Mm,
Um, Goddard, we talked about this behind the scenes. Goddard's a guy he makes you pay if you pay too much attention to their wide receivers. That's the whole point of having Goddard. Since
mm.
he's been out, Jack Stoll, I think, is a tight end. He's had like total of like 30 yards, if that. I don't even
Mm.
know if it's been 30. Seriously, man, the tight end position is nowhere to be found
But Hurts
without Dallas
Hurts
Goddard.
also will not target a guy that he don't like, man. If
Yeah,
he don't bang with you like that, you're not getting a look.
no,
You're not getting a look. So it could be less of how good he plays or doesn't play, and more like, hey man, who is this guy?
oh
You
no,
know?
he good. Stoll is not as good, not even close. To Goddard is legit
Oh,
is
I
a
mean, God is
legitimate,
nasty, bro.
yeah, he's a legitimate tight end. So obviously you got a feature, bro, right?
Right,
And they did so in the Cowboys game, right? Fourth
right.
down, big play, 6'6" target on a 5'10" guy. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it up there and let him catch
All
it.
day.
And then when you needed to get a stop on a second and long play, or might have been third down, can't remember. They did the one play we talked about a whole lot,
With
Okoye, and it
the
was that
the
damn
split
split
option.
freaking zone. And I want
Yeah.
to go ahead. I want to show this play here in a second because they hadn't run it. If I could pull this over, come on. What are we doing here? All right, so it doesn't want to go over. 1 second. Let me see if I can get it in here. There we
Boom.
go.
There it
We
is.
hadn't run it. They hadn't run it all day against us for real, for real. They ran split zone, but they didn't run this play action split zone.
We're our formation, and this is what why are we leveraged that way on that play too? Everybody is tilted, to the strong side right now. Everybody, you know what I
Well,
mean? So it was a perfect setup.
Well, we the thing though about this is this was actually played really well, except as we'll see as the play goes, it just takes one false step, one pause, and this play can bust for a big gain. So as you see here, it's just a regular split zone play action. They got the blocker blocking on the right side here. They're trying to get the linebackers moving one way, and
Right,
they don't necessarily bite on it. But when you let
right.
the play run, you'll see they're trying to isolate Micah and they're trying to isolate that guy,
Yep,
Marquise Bell in the middle of the field, and they
yep.
do in a sense. And Marquise Bell doesn't play it terribly, but all it takes is
Stopped his
one.
feet at that
There
last
you
second, and
go.
that's what killed him.
It take
If he'd have just
one.
flowed with it, he got it. But he stopped to pay attention to Hurts, which he shouldn't have, and
Right.
he got lost on that one.
Right. So if you look at the other angle, and we'll get to that in a second, he notices it, right? If you study the Eagles, you can get some tendencies. If Goddard is playing that far inside, 9 times out of 10, it's split zone. 9 times out of 10, it's either split zone, they're going to run it, he's
Are
going
they
to pull
trapping?
it, and,
Yeah,
and Goddard's going to catch the ball, or right. So if they're running, he's going to do the trap part.
mhm.
And he notices it. So kudos for him noticing it. But the problem, like you said, is that once they do execute the play action, Marquise Bell stops his feet right there.
Yep.
Soon as he plants that foot down, he doesn't continue
He's
out.
peeking inside, yeah.
It's a wrap. And he didn't necessarily need to. This is played
It's not
well.
your job.
Look
That
at
ain't your
this.
job he wasn't making that play inside anyway.
This
That's
is
Micah's job or the li if
right.
it goes to Swift, then it's the lineman's job. All he should pay attention to is Goddard on this play. But, he's learning, so, I can't fault him on that.
Right, that's where I'm trying. That's what I'm getting to here. Look, if you look at how this is covered, this is defended well, in my opinion. Micah plays upfield like he's supposed to contain the
Mhm.
edge. Your sole job is to worry about Dallas Goddard.
That's
Honestly,
it.
if you get ran out the play, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But because that one pause with
Yep,
Goddard running full speed, it's
yep,
pitch and catch, and it's a
yep.
big play. So, this is a play that the Cowboys are going to have to worry about, and they're going to have to defend. And they don't have to run it a whole bunch, of course. Like they
No.
just do it once or twice, and they hit you with it, and look what happens. Next thing you know, they go up 28 to
Yep,
was it
a couple
17 or
of big
something.
plays on those ISO plays like that, and a couple of deep balls. That's it. They need about 4 or 5 impactful plays a game that
Yep,
change the entire game. That's what they're looking for, and
facts,
they'll keep doing it until it works.
facts.